Hey everybody, in today's video I want to talk about why physical attraction is something you actually don't want in your relationship. I'm going to be discussing the reason why in this video, and hopefully you love it. If you do love it, consider hitting subscribe. So obviously physical attraction is something that is beneficial in creating an initial spark in your relationship, and having that initial spark is something that is very beneficial for getting two people to come together. But there's actually a problem that can come with physical attractiveness. Now, if you can get the best of both worlds in your relationship, that would be awesome. But the problem that physical attraction can lead you to is the problem of a psychological overlay. Now, what happens when you see somebody that you are insanely attracted to, that you find very physically attracted, yourself very physically attracted to? This can put you in a position of causing you to see somebody for their potential. You can see somebody not as they truly really are as a person, but for what you want them to be. And you might be so physically attracted to this person, you might have such biological drive to be with this person that you start to allow them to take advantage of you and maybe perform certain behaviors and tolerate certain treatment from them that you wouldn't normally accept from somebody else. Now, if you do a little mental exercise, and if you've caught yourself in this dilemma, in this situation before, think of the person that maybe you've been insanely attracted to, and imagine them as the ugliest person you could ever imagine. And then think to yourself, would you tolerate these same behaviors from them if they were this ugly? And if the answer is no, then what you're actually doing is you're sacrificing your personal integrity, your morals, in order to be with someone that you're biologically, physically attracted to, rather than emotionally and mentally and spiritually attracted to. That's the issue that you can run into with physical attraction, and that is why this is something that you don't necessarily want in your relationships if it is going to cause you to sacrifice who you are at your core. Now, if you develop that personal strength, that personal integrity, and you know who you are at your core at all times, and their physical attraction cannot make you sway from who you are as a person and what behaviors you tolerate for yourself, how you want the world to treat you, then you are in the perfect position to enjoy the best of both worlds. So that would be the ideal combination of everything. And now, with that being said, there is one last thing that I want to touch on. Remember, if you're with somebody right now that maybe you're tolerating certain behaviors from, or maybe you're in the dating field and in the future you're considering talking to somebody and you don't want to get taken advantage of just because they're physically attracted to, I want you to remember this. Stepping away from a relationship that is not healthy for you, that is not good for you, is a sign to yourself and to the universe and the world as a whole of what you are willing to accept in your life. And only when you make that sign to yourself and to the world as a whole can the world bring that to you. The longer you tolerate being treated less than you deserve, the longer you're going to keep getting what you've been given. So if you're in a situation where it's time for you to walk away, don't be afraid, because you're just creating a vacuum, open space for somebody new and somebody plentiful and somebody that can bring much more happiness and life and light into your life. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Consider hitting subscribe. See ya on the next one.